for all of you, just initially, kind of your thoughts on how spring's going for you guys as far as the linebacker group as well.
Stanquan, work your way.
I feel like spring's going pretty good for like the whole group. We just improving and coming in together.
I feel like we're having a great spring as far as defense and as far as the linebackers, elevating our game from last year, just trying to get better.
Yeah, I feel like everybody getting better this year. Everybody, is starting to gel together, and we just starting to get better as a team.
Yes, TJ, more for you. Obviously, we'll start with you. I mean, you're a veteran, you big time rise in your production last year. How have you seen how you've taken another further step from what you did last year preparing for this upcoming season?
I feel like from what I did last year, I always want to, take that and take those mistakes that I did make and improve on them, and different parts of my games that maybe I can improve on to try to make a bigger impact this year. And that's just come with film study and just honing on the little details just to try to improve going forward.
I was just talking about how there were a lot of question marks on it this time last year. How much more comfortable are you guys this year with having that experience and, a little more comfortable with the system?
It helps a lot because, we've been in this defense for a year, so now, like when they throwing different stuff at us and we getting a new install, we've done it before, and also we know what the coaches want, like what they expect from us, so it just helps just being in the system for a year.
Yeah, being in the system just it helps us. It has helped us get better. We're just trying to work towards reaching our goals, just winning the championship.
Yeah, being in the system is like this year is like we're all more comfortable in it because we've been in it for a past year, and it's like coming more easy.
Coach Ivy, Coach English, both of them pretty high energy guys. What's it like kind of being around them on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, being around Coach Ivy, you definitely gotta, come with it because he gonna be on you, and he gonna expect you, match his energy, and sometimes we get on him like when he ain't got like when he come in one day we might try to get on him and say like what's going on, Coach, like you gotta bring it.
Yeah, he's a high energy guy. He loves getting after it. You can tell he loves the sport, and he loves the players, and also the football team in general.
Yeah, like TJ said, you gotta bring it with Coach Ivy because every day he'll try to challenge you or whatever you're doing. It could be just running to our drills. He gonna challenge you, try to beat you there. So you just gotta bring it every day.
Stanquan, after your first year kind of learning the ropes and learning the college game stuff, what are you trying to prove this spring?
I'm just trying to prove that I could be a standout guy in this defense and contribute to my team winning the championship.
You guys mentioned the energy that Ivy and English bring. Y'all seem pretty low key, kind of laid back. Is that hard to match that intensity, or is that just kind of a flip and a switch when you go to the field?
Everybody, I feel like all three of us are different, I feel like Jaylin, he brings energy most of the time. I feel like I'm more laid back, but when you get on that field, I do talk more because I have to, being a linebacker, but I feel like them two boys they match the energy more than I do.
Yeah, I feel like I just kind of flip the switch whenever it's time to practice, and just how I am. I just love the sport of football.
Yeah, for me, I feel like I always try to challenge Coach Ivy. I make jokes with him and stuff, so we just go back and forth a lot, but it's cool.
We talked about with some of the coaches throughout the past couple of weeks, takeaways that you can have this early in the year. Maybe from like a player's perspective, how hard is it to have like takeaways this early on in spring ball? Are there some things that you guys have to do that it's like, all right, I'll put a pin in it and I'll revisit that because we get closer and closer to the start of the season?
I feel like with spring ball, spring ball, you really just take that time to try to, perfect your craft and get better, and just trying to, improve, because you take what you did from last year, and then you do a lot of self-scout and try to see, okay, we did this, but how can we get better with this? But I mean, you can't really take a lot from spring ball because we still got a lot of pieces missing. some pieces are gonna be here during fall camp. So I feel like during fall camp we really see how the team gonna work out.
TJ, Mark Ivy mentioned that this offseason he's trying to push you more in terms of being a leader, especially being a more vocal leader. You mentioned how you're more so kind of reserved and laid back. So how has that process gone along of trying to become that more vocal leader out on the field?
I feel like the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. You know, he always say, you know, being a linebacker, you know, you're the quarterback of the defense. So, you know, people are gonna look towards you. Like, say when things going bad or like things going good, they're gonna expect to get that energy from us. So I feel like just as there's more time to go on, the more comfortable I'll be with it.
For any of you, you guys are the veterans, but another veteran joined you in the transfer, Jeriante Davis. Your impression of how he's doing this spring joining your group?
Jeriante been doing good. You know, he came in, you know, it's not like he's a young guy, so he done been to a couple places, so he definitely has a ton of experience. So, you know, just bringing that into the room and him helping us, seeing things like just from a different perspective, because just like us, he can be like another coach in the room to, you know, tell us, okay, this is what y'all might have did, this how you can make that better.
Yeah, he's a guy with a lot of experience, has played a lot of football. He's a high energy guy. You can tell he loves playing linebacker. Yeah, he's just a great individual to be around, not even on the football field, but in the film room as well.
I feel like Jeriante, he's a good guy. Like, I take a lot of reps with him, so it's like cool to be around him and stuff. Like, he brings high energy every day at practice, and he tries to strive to be his best every day.
Spring game's just 10 days away. How nice is it going to be to kind of get back out there and maybe have a little bit of crowd behind you guys too?
Yeah, I'm ready to get back on that field. We haven't been on the game field all spring, so it'll be nice to get back out there and, you know, have the fans out there and them bring that energy again, and they get a taste of what it's gonna be like this fall.
For any one of you guys, early in the offseason, Ron English was a little bit critical of the effort that he had seen out of TJ Capers, but Ivy just now spoke a lot more glowingly of him just now and said he's starting to make a cognizant effort of, you know, taking in coaching and whatnot. As players, what have you guys seen over the course of spring and how Capers has come along?
I feel like, yeah, you go ahead.
I feel like TJ has gotten a lot better. Like, he's able to take coaching and whatever Coach Ivy says, he's trying to do as his best, and he's trying to contribute to the team as well as he can.
I mean, as a football player, you can tell TJ he cares about football. He asks like a million questions, so I mean, you can tell that he loves doing what he's doing. He also wants to know what's going on, not just from a linebacker standpoint, but like everybody else on the defense. I mean, he has grown like tremendously.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, TJ getting better every day. You know, he just, as long as he keeps being consistent like what he's doing right now, you know, just staying in his playbook and, you know, watching film, I feel like he'll be a great player.
You guys were all true freshmen one time. What's Trent Carter going through right now as he's trying to get used to this stuff in spring?
Trent, you know, he going through them freshman moments. You know, I feel like when I was a freshman, you know, it's a lot being thrown at you. You know, you got new installs every day, so you might know it when you look at it on paper, but it's a different speed when you get out on that field. But Trent been coming along well, and it'll be nice to see what he can be going forward.
Anything else? Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys.